Now let's turn to the global economic order. It's a completely different story. Though there's little reason to doubt the resilience of the United States, we see the dollar at 20-year highs. Vis-a-vis the UK, it's at 200-year highs. I didn't think we had data for 200 years, frankly. But this is an area where we're moving away from a unipolar world toward a multipolar world. And there are different models that are plausible. If China does indeed become the world's largest economy over the next 10 years, as still looks likely, and it extends its economic lead over time, Chinese investment abroad and international demand for access to the Chinese market will ensure a more multilateral trade order. America's push for strategic competition will be tempered by hedging of everyone, the European allies, the Asian allies, the Middle Eastern allies, to say nothing of the American private sector inside the U.S. itself. A Chinese alignment will then have most, but not all, of the developing world. I'm not confident that's the way it plays out. It could also be that China's very poor demographics, much worse than we see in Japan or South Korea, and much poorer, as well as their large and growing debt load, especially on the corporate side, growing inequality and protectionism in the developed and developing worlds, might well stall Chinese growth to a far greater degree. China might not become the largest economy in the world. If it does, it might only be that for 5 or 10 years. That would stall China. It would force the policymakers to turn inward. Their Belt and Road Initiative would wither, and dominant regional powers around the world would then become the most important players on trade. The U.S., of course, would still be economically dynamic in that model, but so would the EU and India and Brazil, and many others would form rules and standards and trade blocs to continue to help fuel global growth. And further, the European Union, as a single entity, will continue to exercise important leadership on the setting of standards and the writing of rules that create boundaries for 21st century commerce.